For the second question here, the no reading strategy continues to work easily because we have a specific line reference. So we're told where to go, we should go to those lines, and it's a full paragraph. And we should also make sure that when we're reading that paragraph, we know what we're reading for. And so in this case, I'm really going to rely on a dumb summary of the paragraph. I don't really need to understand all the details, I just need to kind of get the gist. And so in this case, we want to know what is the purpose of his commands, okay? So it says, think, that's a command, think of the thousands of Americans who will pour into Hawaii and Puerto Rico when the Republic's laws cover those islands with justice and safety. Think of the tens of thousands of Americans who will invade the Philippines when a liberal government shall establish order and equity there. Think of the hundreds of thousands of Americans who will build a civilization of energy and industry in Cuba when a government of law replaces the double reign of anarchy and tyranny. Think of the prosperous millions that Empress of Islands will support when, obedient to the law of political gravitation, her people ask for the highest honor liberty can bestow, the sacred order of the stars and stripes, the citizen of the great republic. If ever there was a positive paragraph about the United States, there it is. And so this is the dumb summary version, is that this is a very positive thing. It's saying all some good things that would happen if people went to these places. Great. So let's look at the choices and see if we can just match with this dumb version of the summary. Remind the audience of its civic responsibilities. Well, it's not telling people what they should do, it's telling them what will happen, the good things that will happen if they do whatever they do, go to these places. So it's not about responsibilities. In fact, I kind of think of that as a negative word, so I don't think that that matches here. Maybe that says more about my personality than anything, but yeah, it's a negative word in my mind. B, anticipate the benefits of the proposed policy. So yeah, there's definitely benefits here. I need to think about what that proposed policy is, but I'm going to table that idea for now and continue with the choices. Emphasize the urgency of a national problem. No, that's negative. It's definitely not a problem. And refute arguments that opponents have advanced. Well, what are the arguments? What is he refuting? He's never really saying other people are wrong. That's kind of what it means to refute an argument, is to say why it's incorrect. I don't really see him saying that, so that doesn't seem right either. So that would leave me with B, even if I never bothered to ask questions about the proposed policy. But remember, this is a passage that's about imperialism and going to these places and populating them, giving them, you know, Americans, American way of life, and Americans to live there. So there's a policy. I need to justify it. It's there and it doesn't jump out. But once I ask the question, is there one? I can answer it that yes, there is. And that makes me doubly confident in choice B. So it has nothing to do with the fact this is a double passage. We're treating this question very much like we would any other question with a line reference from any other passage. Dumb it down, match your dumb summary with the choices, and you should be good to go.